Hey, are you looking to move to a 55 plus community in the Charleston area? Summerville has become kind of the top area for 55 plus communities. We have 5 of them, and there's one more. If you stick around to the end, we're going to tell you about. Let's get into it.
Yeah, so if you go across Summerville, there's kind of like 5 in a row. There's a couple on one side of town, a couple on one side of town, and then one right kind of smack dab in the middle.
Yeah.
So let's start at Horizons. Horizons is a Lennar neighborhood. It's in Summers Corner. It's got a lot of great things in the neighborhood. There's Buffalo Lake there that is a part of that community.
It's gated.
It is gated. The amenity center is not open yet, but it's going to be here in a couple years, and it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
It's actually one of only a couple that is going to have a restaurant and a bar with it. So they've got a whole model road there from little cottages in the 1,200 square foot range up to really big homes. And one of the nice things I like about that neighborhood is most of the homes are either backed up to water or woods. So there's not a lot of homes kind of where you're facing each other.
Right.
It's really turned out to be a fantastic neighborhood.
The other thing I like about that neighborhood is the entry point, the price point.
Oh, yeah.
You can get into Horizons for as little as $325,000, all the way up to $510, somewhere around there. And they have an amazing amount of inventory coming right now, but they're a little bit different than some of the other 55 pluses, right?
Yeah, these ones, they're only building spec homes. So the good news is that they're going to have, like Mark said, like 50 plus homes in the rest of this year that are available. They already pick everything for you. So you don't have to go in and design center it and pick this and that. They're very, very nicely decorated. But the good news is that when they are available, they're going to be available in the next, typically 2 months.
Yeah, I would say 2 to 4 months tops.
So you don't have to wait for that, 8 months at the bare minimum, upwards of over a year sometimes to build something from the ground up. So these are some of the reasons we're big fans of Horizons. And actually, there's going to be a new thing coming. I know we've been waiting for it a long time, but there's right next door in the Summers Corner section, there's going to be a Perfectly Frank's coming.
You're so excited about
I am
that.
so excited. Get you a reindeer hot dog. You can live at Horizons, take your golf cart over, get a reindeer hot dog for lunch.
It's not going to be just a little hot dog stand. Like, it's going to be a full-blown restaurant,
full restaurant,
right?
Super excited about that one. All right, so next one, just down the road, just a couple minutes, is the Ponds. Mark, Cresswind, I know it's one of your favorite builders. What do you like
my
about
mother-in-law lives there. We've got a full video, and she even talked on that video for us a little bit. So check out that video for sure.
For free.
For free.
Yeah, we didn't even have to pay her.
Yes. Wait, we were supposed to pay her?
No.
Oh, okay. It's a beautiful community. It's in the back of the Ponds. So the Ponds is great because you can have the 55 plus section, and then maybe your kids could live in the Pond section. Or if you have grandkids coming, you have access to the Ponds amenities so that you could bring them there and you not have to wait for specific hours that Cresswind has. It doesn't have an indoor pool, but it's got a beautiful outdoor pool. Pickleball, of course. We love our pickleball, right? We got to really play that one day.
We are. We're going to break an ankle doing it for sure. Prices in there go from the low 400s up into the 700s. A couple of things about the Ponds neighborhood. On your way in, the oak trees on the drive-in, there's a canopy of oak trees over the road. There's a lovely YMCA. They've got a great amphitheater there where they do concerts right in front of a lake. There's the farmhouse and another pool. So there's actually 2 pools in the neighborhood. It's a great community.
They have about 60 lots left, I think. So they're almost fully built out. Full row of models, though. You can see that on that other video. They have a really nice fitness center in there. Really nice amenities as well.
And it's already open, up and running. Gorgeous neighborhood.
So
next one coming on the road is we're into Nexton. So this is right by where our office is.
Number 1 community.
Master plan community in the country a couple years ago. Del Webb in Nexton. It has a 25,000 square foot amenity center, I believe.
Huge.
Indoor, outdoor pools. Probably the nicest outdoor pool of any of the neighborhoods.
Yeah, it reminds me of like being in Jamaica or something like that.
Absolutely, like a resort-like style.
Covered area to sit under in the pool.
They've got new model homes there. That one big model home at the end that's got the pool outside back, that thing's amazing. But starting out about, I think, 1,400-ish square feet. Pricing in there, $350, up into the 800s. Some of these houses they're well over 3,000 square feet.
You can really deck them out.
Oh yeah, you can do lots of stuff, and you can also they do spec homes sometimes. So occasionally there's spec homes available. One of the great things in there is there's starting to be more resales available in there. Just like Cresswinds that we talked about before, there's resales available in Nexton at Del Webb, and then you can also build from the ground up. So it's where you can pick your everything. And one cool thing about that neighborhood, we've had multiple clients do, is you can rent a house there.
Yeah.
It's
three nights.
Yep.
$350.
Yep. And that's like the whole tour, golf cart included, and they'll take you out to dinner even, and kind of experience the whole lifestyle while you're there. And I hear more pickleball coming.
Oh.
Yep, they're adding some more courts, some more pickleball courts, I think some more tennis courts. And this is the other neighborhood that is going to have eventually, not yet, a restaurant and a bar. Next down the road, we have the original Del Webb in Charleston. And that actually, they just redid their amenity center a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, they added, I think it was $4 million in renovations to that, somewhere around there. That one is about 1,000 homes, I believe, 1,024 homes.
Sounds
they
about
said.
right.
They've got the tennis courts there. They've got the beautiful pool there. It's an indoor pool, fitness center. They've got tons of clubs there because they've been around for so long.
Yeah.
It's been 12 years, I think, now.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Right? Yeah, it just seems like Cane Bay just started.
The beginning of that neighborhood is actually one of the most beautiful of them all.
The entrance,
gorgeous entrance there with the man
The fountains
gate.
and all that.
Yep,
Yeah,
very nice.
It's gorgeous.
So no new construction in there.
Nope.
All existing homes, but there are typically a decent number of homes for sale in there.
Yeah, and a good entry point as well.
$350 up to, I think the max is probably about $550 in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Mark lives in Cane Bay, so he's definitely can speak about it better. But one of the great things about Cane Bay is what you can do in a golf cart.
Yeah, so I think it's around 25 different miles of paved paths. Now these are for runners, for bikers, for walkers, but they also allow the golf carts on them too. So you're not going to get crushed by a car or anything like that. You have all these trails, and you can go all the way down to the Publix. There's a Mexican restaurant there. There's a Chinese food store there. You can go get your Chick-fil-A, your Starbucks. There's a gas station. Also within Cane Bay, not that you really need it in these 55 plus communities, but some people still like the YMCA. It's the largest YMCA on the southeast. That's less than a mile from the entrance of Del Webb too.
Yeah, and even so, some of our clients recently that just purchased over there, they had this thing called Silver Sneakers. Have you heard of this? I think it's something through their health plan.
Yes.
But they get free access to the YMCA, so they didn't have enough to pay a registration fee over there to be a part of that.
And if it's raining, you can do indoor pickleball court at the YMCA.
What? Indoor pickleball? That's
Right?
amazing. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
The other neighborhood there in Cane Bay Plantation is Four Seasons, and Four Seasons is I'm gonna screw it up.
Kehovinian, I think.
You're so
right?
good at that. Khov, I call them, because I can never get the name right.
Close enough.
Khov, they've got an interesting area there because, like, most of the neighborhood is actually on an island there. They are surrounded by a large lake with here comes a word I script, navigable waters.
Yes,
I got it right the first time. They actually have people that own boats in that
paddleboards and kayaks and canoes.
Then the stand-up deal. What's
those are the paddleboards.
That's the paddleboard.
Yeah.
I think I'd be terrified to try that.
Yeah, there could be an alligator in there.
It's possible.
Not to scare anybody.
Nope.
But
I would
I've seen one in there.
fall off of a paddle. Down at Shem Creek, you can rent those and go out.
Imagine paddleboarding and then seeing an alligator. Of course you're gonna fall off.
Right? Yeah. No, that'll get your attention. They actually have a boat house there in the neighborhood that you can just go borrow a canoe or I don't think they have paddleboards in there.
No.
But a canoe and kayak. I always forget the name of that. But another 25-ish thousand square foot amenity center, indoor outdoor pool. You know, just like Del Webb and Nexton there, pickleball and bocce.
One of the things you like inside, though.
Oh yeah, they got a billiards room in there, and that's actually the only 55 plus.
That has a billiards, right?
Del Webb Nexton has an outdoor billiards.
Oh,
table.
that's right. Yeah.
But inside those are the biggest pool tables I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They're at least 8-9 foot long. They're enormous. Their amenity center's kind of got like a Colorado ski chalet-ish type feel to it.
I can feel that.
But just like Del Webb, both Del Webbs actually, they do a ton of events and lots of clubs. And I think one of the cool things about actually all these neighborhoods is if they don't have a club, you can go start
You can make
one.
it. Yeah.
So if you are like a world-class Parcheesi player, that's a board game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
I tried to pick
I was
something
thinking
that not
like
everybody
cheese
would know.
bar.
I'm more into cheese. If you want to have a cheese club and there's not a cheese club, forget
Cheese and
Parcheesi.
wine club.
Cheese and wine. I bet there is.
Amazing.
One. I'm sure there is one.
Think so?
Yeah. For
Okay.
sure. But they do concerts out there. They also do spec homes. And there are getting to be more and more existing homes for sale there.
Yep.
And also, you can build from the ground up and kind of pick your everything.
I think one of the big things that people choose, or at least our recent clients have chosen Four Seasons over some of the other ones more recently, is because of the lake stuff.
Yeah.
They just love the view of the lake and all the water that goes around the clubhouse. And
Yep. The
that's
loop,
one of the big lures, I think.
You can take your canoe, kayak, whatever, and it could be a couple-hour trip all the way around to
It's a couple miles, I
Big
think.
Lake and then back over. But one of the cool things that I love about actually every one of these neighborhoods is it's very simple to live there. That the price, the monthly cost includes all, of course, the amenity centers things, but they care for your grass. They take care of the yard, so you don't need to move here and bring a mower. You're good to go. It's all taken care of. The lifestyle at all of these is a super relaxed lifestyle. Lots of stuff to do and still really close to the Charleston, kind of everything that Summerville and then historic Charleston has to offer.
Yeah, it's the flip-flop and shorts lifestyle.
Yes.
For sure. Now, since we said lifestyle, talk a little bit about, Jeff, because your parents actually use this product.
Oh, yeah.
Talk a little bit about the person coming down from the north.
Yep.
Wants to pay cash, but really wants to upgrade their house as well.
Yeah.
So what options do they have?
Mutual of Omaha, we've done multiple deals with this. It's a home equity conversion mortgage, but they've labeled it the lifestyle loan. And what it allows you to do is if you're over 62, it's age dependent on how much you put down. But ballpark, you're going to put 50% down, and then you're never going to have another payment again. So this does a couple things. Let's say you sell your house up north for $400, but you want to pay cash, but you want to buy a $600. So you can come down here, take your $400 that you're walking away with from your first house, put down $300, let's say, on a $600,000 house, take that other $100,000 and put it into investments, and you never have a payment.
It's amazing.
And there's a few, some of the questions
what about my kids?
Get.
Right?
Yeah. What happens if, we buy at the peak of the market and we live to be 140 years old and then the market crashes the day before we do? It's an FHA-backed product, so your heirs cannot get hurt. There's no possible way that, let's say, when they go to sell the house, you owe, $400,000 on it, and it's only worth $300,000. Your heirs are not responsible for that. If the home is now worth $600,000 and you bought it at $400,000 and you only have to pay off $300,000, and there's $300,000 in equity left, that money would then go to your heirs. So all you have to do on a monthly basis is, or monthly or yearly, is pay your homeowner's insurance.
Yep.
Pay your taxes, a general upkeep on the house, but you have no mortgage payment. So it allows people that maybe didn't think that they could live in a neighborhood like this to be able to, and never have a payment.
So you're saying it's not like the bad investment I did where they said this new battery is going to be amazing, and I invested like something silly like $200 into it. I think I have 4 cents in that. So it's not like that account.
I absolutely have one of those.
You do? Okay.
Now, I followed my father-in-law's advice, and I
didn't work.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have one more neighborhood, right?
One more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the big reveal.
The big reveal. So in the very back of Cane Bay, Dan Ryan Builders is going to, it's actually called DRB Elevate, is just starting their 55 plus active adult community. Now, we don't have a whole lot of information on this, but Jeff and I took a ride back there the other day. Tons of dirt being moved around. There is new construction already happening. They have a sales center there, but nobody's manning it yet. And I think you checked it out. There's going to be 4 different models?
Yeah, at least as of right now, they're going to have 4 different models available. And we do know the names. Summerwind Crossing is going to be the name of the neighborhood. And so we'll have more information coming. Like and subscribe. As soon as they're up and operating, we will absolutely have a video for that. But that brings up a point of anytime you're going into any of these new constructions, if you do live here in the Charleston market, it is super important to mention that you're working with us when you first go in to talk with them. Actually, the best thing to do is to call us and have us go with you so we can kind of show you the different neighborhoods. And Mark has made it super easy to be able to schedule an appointment with us.
Yeah, if you just look in the description below the video, there's a link in there that says schedule a Zoom call with us. So if you're not here locally, we can do a Zoom call. If you are here locally, we would love to meet you in person here in our Nexton office, right in Nexton Square. The address is 604 Front Street, and you can choose either one. If you're, like I said, if you're not here locally, just click the Zoom meeting. We'll do a Zoom call. You can see us face to face, and then we can talk about it. And what I like about these meetings, Jeff, is that we really get to dial in on what they want.
Yeah.
And we don't have to waste a whole lot of time in one neighborhood if it's not going to fit their needs, right?
Yeah, we've had this happen several times in just the last couple months. People moving from the north. We've done a couple Zoom calls with them beforehand, and for whatever reason, we were able to eliminate several neighborhoods so that we just had a top two. We went in. Listen, we'll take you to all five, soon to be six. But if you're here for a limited time, we can do the legwork and know what's available before you get here and take you out.
Yep. And remember, if you're looking to buy in 9 days, 9 months, or 9 years, we want to help you. So definitely just reach out to us. We get tons of emails and texts from people just like you looking to move here to the Summerville, South Carolina. And we love talking to you. So click that link, schedule that call. Jeff, anything else we need to talk about today?
So we're filming this the 1st of May.
Yes.
And it is going to be like 77 degrees here. So
we're both in shorts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in shorts.
Well, I can take
you usually wear
I
shorts.
can take my pants off if you want.
Please don't.
No. That's it. I got nothing else. I'm going to keep my pants on.
Okay. Thank you for doing that. All right, everybody. Have a great one.
See ya.